All right, folks, it's been asked for a long time. We're gonna do some bank fishing. Bank fishing, I haven't done a bank fishing experience ever on 3-pound fishing. But today, that's what we're doing. I've got a little pond here. We're gonna do it. Check out the boat. The boat is actually gonna go in tomorrow to get all the electronics and everything upgraded for the second live scope. So excited about that. Got all the fishing rods out of there. Had a lot of guide trips. I appreciate it. Got a ton scheduled for this winter. It's gonna be a blast, but right now that boat's gotta go in, so I can't go out there and fish. So bank fishing, that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna use here, let me put you up here somewhere. So we're gonna go with this guy. So 10-foot Pro Series Ozark, awesome rod. We're gonna use that one. Then we're going to use some Jinko fishing baits. Let me show you those. So the water that we're going to be fishing is kind of dingy, so I'm going to go with something a little loud. So this is the Sunburst color from Jinko Fishing. I actually have obviously a slasher head. It's a 1/16 ounce head. It's hot pink. So, woo, this is going to be fun today. It's going to be quick. I know the fish are biting in this lake. They're shallow, man. We're just gonna be able to pitch to them, but here we go. We're gonna put our tail on. There it is right there. So that's going to use 10 foot. We're just gonna try to pitch. We'll probably do some casting, that type of stuff. And yeah, let's get it on. So yeah, the guide trips are going awesome this year, man. We are hammering them. Doesn't get any better than that. So if you're interested in booking for the spring, even late winter, February, early March, fishing is going to be awesome. It has been non-stop action. Everybody can attest. You can check out the 3-Pound Fishing Guide Service Facebook page. We post pretty much all the pictures there of the experiences. So good time. But today's topic is bank fishing. You know what? I'll be honest with you. I guess I'm a boat guy. I don't know what else to say about it, but I've been asked about it for so long. It is a legitimate small little pond. I'm guessing, what do you think, 10 acres, something like that, pond. But they've been shallow. We came over here maybe about a week ago and threw a couple baits down there, and it was pretty cool, pretty experienced. I said, man, I'm going to share that with everybody. That'll be a great experience. So let's hope it is. All right, how are we going to put you guys? Where are we going to put you guys? We'll put you on this tree. All right, well, that probably works out pretty well right there. All right, that works out pretty good. All right, Ozark rod, 10-footer. We're just going to be pitching. We're going to start off with this 1/16 ounce, but then I actually might move to a 1/32 ounce, a 32nd ounce jig, so it's slower, fall. So let's see what happens here. So let a lot of line out and just pitch. So the first, this should be good. This should be a lot of fun. That's these fish are a lot skinnier than they are at Egypt, but that's a good 10-inch fish, 10.5-inch fish. So first drop. So we might have a lot of catches here. We want to get a big one. We want to get some big ones. I know there's some big ones. Without a doubt, I know there's some big ones here. That 10-footer allows you to really swing it out far, get you in some spots that you normally wouldn't get to go in. That's a lot of fun. Again, not what we're looking for, but that's a lot of fun. That's another 10-inch fish. Man, they're aggressive. They slam onto it. So that's cool. This is a private pond, if anybody's asking. It's just in our subdivision. Let them go. A lot of fun, though, I'll tell you. Bam. Smaller. So if you saw that, I've got a lot of episodes in the springtime where I'm fishing with Jerry. We fish that strip cut. All I'm doing is the same technique with that. So, and I won't ever claim to be an expert at this, folks. Again, I like going in my boat out on the water. This isn't my thing, but I do like pitching and stuff like that. And we do a fair amount of that. But with Jerry and those episodes, if you go back and watch them, that's all we did was, you work your line with your hand. That allows you to draw it in. You can really pitch it out there pretty far. So I am familiar with that, and essentially all we're doing is the same thing. The other thing is, so we've got just a little bit of brush here. So I'm targeting the brush, although I don't think it really matters. I think we can go around here. Targeting under trees, that type of thing is really where we're targeting. One thing I want to show you guys about the slasher head and why I like it a lot, and this, you're going to appreciate this completely, is that hook. See that little hook down there? Right there, hopefully you guys can see it. You can see that little hook, and what that hook does is it really bites into the plastic, and you don't have all that sliding up and down. So if you were pitching with some of those like smooth style bump outs or whatever, I don't know what else you call them, you'd always have to reposition your bait every time you got a bite. So I'm telling you, I haven't had to touch it yet. That's what I love about the slasher heads, without a doubt. Number one, in my opinion. All right, folks. Hey, it's great to have a calm winter. So far, we don't have the big weather, and I'll tell you what. So it's nice to get out on this pond. So when we're working on our boat, we're preparing for the tournament season. It really is nice to fish the pond in front of my house. So I know there's big crappie. We're going to search around this lake and try to find them and try to give you the best view possible. But if you haven't yet, please subscribe. I hope you guys are enjoying the episode, and there's a lot left. Here we go. Another 10-incher, maybe smaller. A little bit of casting, a little bit of flipping. Unfortunately, another 10-inch fish. I don't know about this bank fishing. We need to find some bigger fish. Bigger fish. All right, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go get a head camera. I've seen the other YouTubers. Yes, I know who they are, that are bank fishermen. And I'm gonna put you on my chest or on my head. Also gonna change baits. Although I just caught probably about 15 on this one color, Sunburst from Jinko. I think I'm gonna switch it up, put different colors. Maybe even a tickle fry instead of a curly fry. That way I can drop it pretty quick. I think that might be a better bait.
Well, what is that about? I switched to the 1/32 ounce head, just so everybody knows. You are currently on my head. But anyway, I went smaller. I thought the other one was dropping way too fast. These fish are shallow. We want this sucker to stay up there as much as possible. I also switched up to a tickle fry and a midnight chartreuse color from Jinko. I do like the high vis line. No matter what I do, I like high vis line. No brand in particular. Any high vis line will do. We started using a device to try to take the memory, the coils out of the line. So if you see my line, it's not really coiled up. I'm kind of really digging that. One of these $40 Chinese devices that you hook up and it does all these twists. I'll show a little video of it right here. It's kind of fun. It obviously works. I mean, I don't have any coils. I mean, very minimal. Takes a little bit more time, but kind of fun at the same time. All right, well, let me show you some stuff that's going on with the boat. I want to show you these lights that are new. Got those installed last week. Pretty sweet. You can get these lights at brightled.com, I believe is the name of the company, but pretty sweet. Let me go show you around the boat what we're working on. And yeah, not big fish, but hey, we got some fish and that was fun. It was quick too, so that's really neat. A lot of fish, really quick. Just didn't happen to get the big one. Here we go. All right, so back from the pond. It's fun. Definitely going to do it again. It's kind of fun. You know, it's fun, but again, folks, I like fishing in a boat, so, but definitely will do it again. Let me share with what's going on here with the boat here. I got some special things to share with you. Put the power on here. Now, what I did was I installed LED lights underneath the ridge here. So, right underneath here, there's LED lights all the way around the boat now. And I put a switch underneath my dash. So hopefully you guys can see that. Pretty sweet, huh? So the other thing really cool is we got a new sponsor called Fishing Specialties. So if you haven't checked out their mounts yet for your live scope in regards to these mounts that just hang over the side of the boat, I wanted a second live scope system that will have the flexibility of moving from one position or to another, and that's what the Fishing Specialties does. It comes on this post here. So it's like that, and then you can steer it like that. Really nice, you know? So I have another pedestal that's going to go right here, up there in the front, and it will hang over up here. So the idea is that when we are winter fishing and we're fishing off the back of the boat, guests, Marcus, whoever's in the back of the boat can have a live scope system themselves. There'll be a monitor actually hooked up back here. So the monitor is actually going to be right here. And the people in the back of the boat can utilize their own live scope while I'm up there with live scope on the trolling motor. It is overkill, no doubt about it, totally overkill, but I do love live scope, so that's just kind of one of my things. You know, we might not, you know, when we get up to brush piles, it's hard for me to show the guests the pile because I usually put the pile on the side because the guests would be on one side of the boat. Now they'll have their own live scope and be able to see exactly where the pile is by themselves. I can come back here, operate it for them as well. but it's something visually they're going to get to see constantly in the back of the boat. And of course, if we're doing brush pile fishing, we just use the live scope on the trolling motor. Now, this won't always be hooked up. Actually, this will always be stowed away until we decide we're going to use it. We'll pull out the pole, put it in the fishing specialty holder, take out the monitor, hook up the monitor, so it will be a little bit of a process. So, but, you know, it takes maybe about 4 or 5 minutes to do all of that, get it all done. And I think it's just going to be a great fishing experience. If you're doing guide trips, you need to ask your guide, do you have live scope? Because if you don't, it's an experience that everybody needs to have in terms of fishing now. It's brought the fishing world to the next level for sure. Without a doubt, you need it to be to experience crappie fishing. Engine works awesome. So check out Fishing Specialties. Here's their information right here. Great company, very friendly. I have full confidence in their product, and I'm going to have 2 of them on my boat. So boom, there you go. Getting another battery put in. The live scope system's actually going to go in the battery compartment, the black box, so to speak. And yeah, I guess that's it. You know, we're getting the boat ready for tournament fishing. So there's a lot going on, and this boat's going to really feel good getting into it during tournament with all these new things added to it. So, hey, thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Check out the Facebook page, Instagram. Those things are really popping. You're going to see daily posts there if you go there.
Thanks for watching another 3 Pound Fishing episode, sponsored by these great companies.